Have to worry about how to eat a healthier diet.
Ben Mastracco joins us once again to give tips on how to create your very own meal plan. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. Yes, I am such a huge advocate for meal planning because the most challenging part about eating healthy is not just knowing what's healthy and what's not healthy. It's following through, it's consistency, it's accountability. And I really think that meal planning does all of that for you. It is without a doubt what my clients tell me is like the #1 most important part of them sustaining their healthy habits. But we make meal planning so complicated. We're like, I'm gonna plan different breakfasts and lunches and dinners and snacks, and it's so overwhelming, you're never gonna follow through.
Right, so where should we start?
A lot of time on your hands. So I like to think meal planning is much more simple. Plan a few dishes, and really just the more simple it is, the more likely you're gonna be to follow through on it. So I'm gonna give an example, and this is part of my program that I'm running next week, but this is a Mediterranean quinoa salad. It's simple. Chickpeas, olives, I'll top it with some pumpkin seeds for a little crunch. And this is lunch for the whole week. There's a free meal plan all set up, and this is lunch for like 4 or 5 days. You don't have to make it super complicated or anything like that. The more simple, the more likely you're gonna be able to follow through. And I'm gonna be teaching you how to make all these dishes that I showed today, and I'm gonna be doing a deep dive into meal planning tomorrow in my free program, and you can learn more about it at benmastracco.com/reset.
Okay, so you said start with a few meals. You're talking about dinner Monday through Friday. You're talking about breakfast, lunch, dinner.
So I like to just figure out a couple recipes and kind of double up. So like I'm gonna have dinner for the same thing. It's gonna be Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. And I'll kind of double up and batch cook a little bit, just so I'm not planning 8 or 9 meals, but I'm planning like 3 or 4 meals. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense. Then you're having leftovers that other days.
Exactly. Keep it easy.
And there are a lot of benefits for meal prepping. I mean, when you have a dish that's already made, you are less likely to go and splurge at, the fast food restaurant or buy something unhealthy, right?
100%. When food is in the fridge and pre-chopped and like almost done for you, it's so much easier to come home and throw something together. Whereas like if you have nothing prepped, it's way easier to go to the drive-thru because you're like, this is too overwhelming. I don't have anything ready to go. So it makes the process of following through 1,000 times easier.
All right, very good. So how do people get a hold of you for these free tips?
So tomorrow, my program kicks off, benmastracco.com/reset. You can also just go to benmastracco.com to learn more, or at benmastracco on social media.
Sounds good.
There
Thanks, Ben. Say hi to your mom.
I will. Thanks for having me.
All right.
All right, take care. Thanks again.